Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best budget gaming monitors.
Starting at number 5.
32-foot UltraGear QHD. While bigger budget monitors generally don't offer the best performance, if you're okay with getting something with worse gaming performance than the Dell G2724D or worse picture quality than the AOC Q27G3XMN to get the biggest possible size within your budget, check out the LG 32GN650B/32GN63TB. Both variants offer the same great gaming performance. It's a great gaming monitor with the same 1440p resolution as the Dell and the AOC, but because of its larger size, the pixel density is lower, so images aren't as sharp. It also has worse motion handling than the other monitors due to its slower response time, but it's still decent enough for most casual gamers, and like most gaming monitors, it has VRR support. It has a VA panel like the AOC that displays deep blacks in dark rooms, but without a local dimming feature, highlights don't pop against the rest of the image for a satisfying HDR experience. Unfortunately, its panel has worse viewing angles than the Dell, meaning images look washed out from the sides.
Coming at number 4.
AOC Q27G3XMN 27-inch. If you care about having good picture quality on your monitor, like if you play the latest HDR games, there aren't too many budget monitors that deliver good performance for that. That said, one of the rare monitors in this price range that's great for HDR is the AOC Q27G3XMN, which you can get at a low price when it's available. It's a 1440p monitor like the Dell G2724D, and while it's also excellent for gaming, there's a bit more smearing with fast-moving objects, so if you're chasing pure gaming performance, the Dell is still the better choice. That said, the main advantage of the AOC is that it uses mini LED backlighting, resulting in a good local dimming feature and an excellent contrast ratio. This means it displays deep and inky blacks, which is great for dark room gaming, and highlights in HDR pop against the rest of the image for a vivid experience. It isn't a perfect monitor, though, as some picture settings have a distracting red tint, but regardless of some minor issues, it still offers great value.
At number 3.
Dell G2724D. If you want a 27-inch gaming monitor like the GIGABYTE GS27QC and don't mind spending more on better gaming performance, check out the Dell G2724D. It has many of the same specs as the GIGABYTE, but its much better motion handling is the main difference. It has an extremely fast response time at any refresh rate, and while it doesn't have an optional backlight strobing feature to reduce persistence blur, there's minimal blur trail with fast-moving objects regardless. It has a max refresh rate of 165 Hz and supports all common VRR formats to reduce screen tearing, including HDMI Forum VRR, which most budget monitors don't support. This means its VRR works with the PS5, and the monitor also downscales 4K at 60 Hz signals from consoles, resulting in a more detailed image than native 1440p. Unfortunately, this monitor is limited in extra features as it lacks built-in speakers or an audio output, so if you prefer something with those, you can also look into the GIGABYTE M27QP. It's a great budget gaming monitor with worse motion handling than the Dell.
Number 2 of my list.
GIGABYTE GS27QC 27-inch. If you're on a tight budget and are looking for the best cheap gaming monitor, there are some useful monitors you can get that perform well for gaming, like the GIGABYTE GS27QC. It's different from the ViewSonic XG2431 because it has a much lower 170 Hz refresh rate, its backlight strobing feature isn't as customizable, and it's a step down in overall gaming performance, but that's normal for a cheap gaming monitor. On the plus side, it has a higher 1440p resolution and a larger screen with a subtle 1500R curve, delivering a more immersive gaming experience with added detail. It has a VA panel that makes it a good choice for dark room gaming as it displays very deep blacks, but it lacks a local dimming feature to further improve it. Unlike most VA panels, it has good motion handling without much smearing at high refresh rates, but there's overshoot at 60 Hz. Like the ViewSonic, It also has FreeSync VRR and GSWNC compatibility to reduce screen tearing with most sources.
And number 1.
ViewSonic OMNI. The best gaming monitor you can get on a budget is the ViewSonic XG2431, an impressive monitor with more features than more expensive options. It has a fast 240Hz refresh rate, and even though its 1080p resolution and 24-inch screen size may seem limited, this is typical of budget gaming monitors. The high refresh rate is ideal for competitive gaming, and the lower resolution makes it easier for your graphics card to maintain high frame rates for a smooth gaming feel. The ViewSonic's standout feature is its customizable backlight strobing feature, where you can adjust the flicker of it to your liking. Many monitors can't do this, so it's a nice addition to a budget-friendly display. It also has incredible motion handling, thanks to the quick response time across its entire refresh rate range. Lastly, it has FreeSync Variable Refresh VRR, support to reduce screen tearing, and it's also GSWNC compatible, so it can work with NVIDIA graphics cards, making it an impressive gaming monitor regardless of your graphics card. However, its VRR support doesn't work at the same time as its backlight strobing feature.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.